The Rain on Me music video by Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga was amazing. It's been a while that a music video doesn't get me that excited. Like, it's been a while. So for today, I am going to be doing a makeup look inspired by the makeup look that Lady Gaga had in that particular music video. I fell in love with the makeup in that particular video. Like, both Ariana and Lady Gaga, their makeup looks were stunning. But I am a true ride or die fan for Gaga. I love Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is everything. When I was in high school, my best friend and I at the time, we used to, every day after school, we used to put our windows down, pop in the Lady Gaga album, and we used to jam out to her in the car on the way to the mall to eat. That was our thing. Like, that was literally our ritual. Sometimes when me and him even talk about it now, we always talk about those stories. Like, hey, remember when we were in high school and we used to jam out to Lady Gaga? Like, we loved Lady Gaga, and I still love Lady Gaga. She's everything. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I am actually wearing the Nubian lip gloss. This is a plumping gloss, and I want to do a plumping gloss because their lips just look so juicy in that music video. So I want to kind of plump mine up a little bit. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more because you can never have too much plumping gloss, and honestly after a while the pain becomes tolerable, so it's okay. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Monet Rejuvenate oil, and I'm just gonna use this to kind of start prepping the skin a little bit. Oh my god, that was my belly, sorry about that. But I'm just going to use this to start prepping the skin just a little bit. I am starting my cycle soon. Sorry, TMI. I feel like we're friends here, so it's okay. And my skin just tends to get a little bit more red and irritated around this time of month. So I am just going to nib it in the butt before it gets too bad. I'm also going to plug out this little hair that I have right here. My PCOS is acting up. I'm losing my hair in my head. I'm growing hairs in my chin. Ugh. I'm going to be priming my eyelids with a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape, and I have like a little baby sample that I got from Ulta last time that I was there. For the longest time, I wasn't really into this concealer, and I gave mine, the one that I have my full size, I gave it away. And then now I tried that little baby size one, and I'm like, man, like I actually do kind of like this concealer now. So that's that. And to blend it out, I am using a Pro Airbrush concealer brush from Sephora in 57. That is the number. Okay, so I'm gonna go into bronzer, and I'm gonna use the Too Faced chocolate the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's just a typical bronzer, and I am just going to take this and I'm just going to put this in my crease, and this is just going to help define the crease just a little bit. By the way, I'm using a Morphe and Jaclyn JH30 brush. And I'm just going to put this in the crease just to kind of define that crease just a little bit, and to give us a little bit more depth to the eye so that it's not just like white eyeliner. Make sure that you're also applying a lot right here in the inner corner, because this is going to kind of also give us like a guide to where we want that graphic liner to kind of start, that white liner to start. So I'm being really heavy-handed right here, and you don't have to be too perfect with this because, I mean, if it goes down to your lid, it's totally fine because we're going to go ahead and cover that up anyways with white. So you can get really messy with this. Just make sure that you have kind of like a nice kind of base for that white liner to kind of just make it pop a little bit more. It's kind of like we're contouring before we go in with the white liner. Okay, so now comes I think the most difficult part of this look, which is creating that shape of the white liner. So to do that, I am going to be using the NYX Epic Wear Waterproof eyeliner in white. So if you look at the picture, she just kind of has it like following her crease, and it kind of goes up. So I need to be very quiet and very still to do this step, so I'm not really going to talk too much through it. But pretty much I'm just going to be underlining, making kind of like a guide of where I want the white eyeliner to be. I hope that makes sense. Just watch what I'm doing. I promise you it'll make sense. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they come out like sisters and not cousins, because we want them to look somewhat similar. Woo! Okay, this eye, my left eye, ugh, that's not my good eye. Like, it always gives me such a hard time, but it's my best eyebrow, so I don't get it. I love my left eyebrow more than my right eyebrow, but I love my right eyeshadow more than I love my left eyeshadow. It's like I can't have both. All right, so I'm gonna kind of tilt my head back a little bit just so that that white liner kind of dries just a bit. And then when I do feel like it's nice and dry, we're gonna go ahead and set that liner with some white eyeshadow. So I'm gonna take some white shadow. This one is from Jaclyn Hill. It's called Certified and Morphe. Jaclyn and Morphe. And I'm just gonna put this right on top just to kind of set that down. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the black liner. For the black eyeliner, you pretty much just wanna do kind of like a little wing, nothing too crazy or anything like that. So I am just going to take my I'm taking my Hank and Henry Slick With It black eyeliner. This is my favorite liner ever. I love this eyeliner, and I'm just gonna do like a little wing. And by the way, it is pouring outside. I don't know if you can hear that. It's pouring. So I think I'm pretty happy with this, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to the skin. So I am going to start off by priming my skin, and I'm using the Wonder Glow Head Illuminating Face Oil. And I'm gonna apply just a little tiny bit to the forehead. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to foundation next. And for foundation, let me wipe off this black liner from my hands, because I always do that. I always leave my hand swatches on me, so whenever I take like a selfie or something, I'm like, I forgot to wipe off my swatches. Less things to do on Facetune. For foundation, I have been loving the DIOR. This is a DIOR Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I like it because it's really it's really light, but it's still really nice and glowy. And I'm using the shade 3W. 3W for me right now is a little dark, but that's okay because I'm gonna balance it out with some concealer. Blend that out. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Flawless Foundation brush. This is one of my favorite foundation brushes ever. Yeah, it's a little dark. It's very dark for me right now, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna blend this into the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and take some concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard, and I'm almost out. And I'm just going to apply a little bit under the eyes right here, just a tiny bit. I'm gonna blend that out using my new love. This is the e.l.f. concealer sponge. Oh my goodness, it is so good because it really gets, because it has a pointed side, it really gets in there. And it is so soft. I am obsessed. So I am just lightly blending this out. So I am going to be cream contouring. As always, I am taking my Bobbi Brown foundation stick to cream contour, and I like to smile and contour. I'm gonna blend that out using the Sigma flat kabuki brush, and you wanna blend up, not down. And I'm gonna go back in with that beauty blender and just blend everything in, because you want to make sure that everything is nice and seamless. And I really want to do an updated, well, I actually have never done a nose contour routine here on my channel, and I have changed mine quite a bit. So if that's something that you will be interested in watching, definitely let me know, because I can film that for you guys so that you can see how I have been contouring my nose. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with a lighter concealer. This is, again, my Tarte and I'm using the shade Light Neutral 22N. Taking a concealer brush, this one is from ColourPop. I am just going to apply the concealer under the eyes and on the sides of the nose. Now taking my little concealer sponge, I'm just gonna blend that into the skin. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and set the skin. I'm going to start with the Rise and Grind from Alamar Cosmetics, and I'm actually gonna take it with my sponge. Okay, and now I'm gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and I'm just going to set the rest of the skin using this powder. So now I'm going to bronze, and I'm gonna go back in the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, the original one. And I'm just going to bronze up the skin. This is one of my favorite bronzers ever. I just love the undertone of it. And since I want to be nice and bronze today, I love it. And it tastes like chocolate. Don't ask me how I know that, but it tastes like chocolate. I'm gonna go ahead and bake. I'm taking my Dermablend, and I'm gonna take the Dermablend with a little bit of the Ben 9 powder. So I'm gonna mix the two. And then taking a smaller brush, I'm gonna take this on the nose. Right here. While we bake, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the eyes. And she does have it right here in the inner corner of the eye. So like right in here and in. Okay, and then she does have a little bit of brown just smoked in the lower lash line. So I'm just gonna take my bronzer and I'm just gonna smoke out just a little bit of brown. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off the bake from under the eyes. So for blush, I'm going into the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. I'm gonna take this pinky shade and mix it in with this one right over here, these two. I'm gonna smile and apply. Okay, taking a big fluffy brush, I'm just gonna dust off this powder and buff it into the skin to soften everything up. Look at the difference. Yeah. Okay, for highlight, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Highlight in Hustler Baby. And I'm just gonna get the shimmery shade and just put the tiniest bit on the tip of the nose and down the center of the nose. And then I'm also gonna put just a little bit up here on cheekbones. Alrighty, so I am going to be moving on to lips. So let me remove my plumping lip gloss. So I'm gonna take the MAC lip pencil in Strip Down, and I'm going to line my lips. And then I'm gonna fill in the lips with the Kylie lip liner in Kylie, because it has more of like a pinky natural color. It's very similar to my natural shade. And then for gloss, I'm going in with the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Diamond Milk, because it has like a more of like a pinky color to it. I am going to go ahead and apply falsies. The falsies that I'm using are the Ardell 113. I'm going to go style my hair, put on my pink wig, and then I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. Okay, so I put on my wig. I just look crazy. I don't think this is a look. I think I'm going to do it without the wig because it just looks kind of off. If I put it to the back maybe. Ugh. I don't know. What do we think? What do we think? Yeah, no. This is a no. A big no-no. So I'm going to take this off. Okay, guys. So this is it. This is a completed look. I definitely went ahead and changed that wig because that pink wig was not cute. You know when you have a look in mind and you're like, yes, this is what I want. This is in my mind. That was going to be beautiful. Like it's going to be the pink to match the music video. And yeah, no, it looked plastic. It looked shiny. it was not cute, like, at all. So I went ahead and I changed to my, like, a wig that matches my hair color. This is a wig because I'm trying to not add any heat to my hair. This portion of my hair this is my actual hair right here. But if you look closely, I have a wig from like the back. So this right here, back, that's a wig. But yeah, so I am trying not to add any heat to my hair because I'm trying to grow out my hair. I'm trying not to add any heat to my hair for a couple reasons. Reason number one, my hair is falling off like really badly, and I think it's my PCOS that's acting up. And then reason number two, I'm trying to grow out my hair. If you've made it this far into my video, first of all, thank you so much for sticking all the way to the end. I mentioned in my Instagram stories, which by the way, if you're not following me there, definitely follow me over there because I have tons of content that's not on YouTube going up over there, like exclusive Instagram content, if you will. But I mentioned on Instagram that I wanted to kind of do a little update on what's going to happen with my channel, because I've told you guys that I've been wanting to kind of update it just a little bit. So I am going to be on a consistent uploading schedule. My new schedule is going to be Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. So every Monday and every Thursday when you log into my channel at 4 p.m. Eastern time, there is going to be a new video, whether it's a beauty related video or a fashion related video. There's always going to be something here for you guys to watch. I feel like honestly getting on a content schedule works best for me at this moment, and I also want to start being more consistent with you guys and not leave you guys hanging, because sometimes I'm really good at uploading and then I completely disappear, and I don't want to do that anymore. I really want to take this a little bit more serious and start just dedicating more time to my content, the quality of my content, and just kind of talking to you guys a little bit more. So I am going to start going on a consistent YouTube schedule. So every Monday and every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern time, there is going to be a new video here for you guys. If there's anything specific that you want to watch, definitely let me know down in the comments. I'm always online the first hour of my videos. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, as well as to turn on those post notifications so that you can get notified every single time I upload a new video. I need to make a note to say that in every single video. Whenever you guys like, share, and subscribe, it helps me out a lot. It pushes my videos to get seen by other people, and please just like, share, and subscribe, okay? Okay, that's it, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Like I said, I will see you here at 4 p.m. on Thursday with a brand new video. And that's it. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Mwah! Bye!